Hello, everybody. This is Frankie Day Models. Okay, for this overcast Sunday, which will turn into rain and snow pretty soon. I have for you video number 3 update on the Lindberg X Pyro ITC tuna clipper. Now, on the kit here, I just seen in front of you, comes with Carol Ann. I'm not going to do that. I got some Gulfstar decals I'm going to put on this. It came off my old ITC fishing boat that I had a long time ago. Uh, this is actually this is my third rodeo on this thing. Actually, it's my second rodeo. And the first one of the things I think I built was back in 1960, 61. This is my second one. Reboxed under the good folks of Lindberg. Now, the pay schedule on this is on the Gulfstar, as everything is just red and white and gray. And as I pull up this little facade, you get to see how much I've done on this thing. This thing's going to get it quite good. I got to add some washes to it, some painting, some more pieces to it, everything parts that can be put into it. I got all the parts. Where the blazes are they? God, I tell you, got so much stuff here. I'm not going to you. I got them all here. This kid here is pretty elementary, Watson. And there's a lot of builds these things all over the place. Not too many on the internet. There's very suitable for radio control. No problem stopping motor or something like this. It's been done. I saw it myself on YouTube. The fellow did a wonderful job. And these old tuna clippers here, they were built for the Navy, Army Corps of Engineers. And they're actually used as, they call them APs, Auxiliary Personnel Carriers, or MSOs, yard MSOs. They use them as minesweepers. But after World War II and the Admiral class minesweeper came to view and everything, a lot of them were just done with. And a lot of like chicken of the sea, people who make tuna fish, they actually bought these tuna clippers for their own purpose. And a lot of them were tuna clippers. Most of them were stationed out in San Diego, California. This one here is it's actually probably a middle 1940 design as a personnel carrier or minesweeper. And they were, this here is probably one of the first that they ever done. And they actually, the Army Corps engineers, they more or less developed a lot more better tuna clippers. And you don't see too many of these tuna clippers anymore. These are very ancient. This right here is 1950s. And we're going to pull up this cover here and take a look at this thing. Boy, it took a long time to get this thing painted, guys. A lot of drying time. Things look pretty good on there. Yeah. Then, of course, I got to add rust on it. I want to go easy on the rust. I've seen a lot of them really pretty well kept up. It's understandable in wartime. You don't have time to keep up the spent polish. You got time just to repair and paint, get the hell out of there, and go back to war again. These things are pretty kept up pretty good. As old as this thing is, as this kit is, it still goes together very good. It should present no problem for the novice. No novice or the beginners. Anybody should have no problem building these things. They got a bunch of things at Aldi's. I went down to Aldi's yesterday, getting some paints, get some more paints out. I get a lot of aerosol primer paints out there, pretty cheap. I went down there to venture in the toy aisle to see if I could find anything new that they got up. That was it. They got about 3 of these left, and they got the Monitor Merrimack. Now, there's a correction on the Monitor Merrimack. On this kit here that I bought, it's over there. The Lindberg one with the diorama comes with it. That is not a Pyro kit. I kept looking at it. I told those guys it was a Pyro kit, and I was wrong. I think it's their own kit, Lindberg, or somebody, or a Lifelike, or somebody. And the Lindberg, the Pyro kit is very a lot more much detail, a lot more parts. These things here, they're pretty good. A lot of parts there, but on the Pyro kit's a lot more detail and they're a lot more bigger. And Commander Wolfman built one, and he did a wonderful job on his. And I kept looking at his and looking at mine. Wait a second, these two different kits here, which they are. A lot different, guys. A lot different. So my correction on that Lindberg Monitor Merrimack with a diorama. So that's it. On the rear deck house here, back here. I put a little wash on there, so you guys see a little closer on it. And a little wash, rubbed it out on these tuna blankets right here. They're called blankets. They lay over. These little gray things they're stern racks, platforms where they stand on. They take a barber's hook and they throw that big old 150-pound tuna behind their back. Sometimes it takes a magnapole one time. It takes about 3 guys on one line to pick up a 150-pound tuna and throw them in. Because right back through in here, this here rolls out into a blanket. It's all rubber and everything. And they throw all that tuna, they pick up the tuna, they take the blanket, the crane will pick up the tuna, and they'll throw it down these holes down here. Because they got a derrick that fits on top of the boom up here. And these racks here, when underway, they pick up these racks, they throw them back inside the boat. So these men, when they get up, when they're ready for, when the fish is on, they run to the fantail, grab the rack, pull it on the side, secure it, they get down in there, and start throwing that tuna all day long. This here is pretty small compared to the bigger ones. This here is probably just a mid early 1940s design, and the tuna fish industry fell in love with these. These are perfect what we need. Instead of viewing macro signs and stuff like that. Now, I told you the story about the first one I had when it got sunk and everything, and I found it about 10 years later. It was remarkable. I found that thing. I guess time and everything destroyed it, but it was not left with a hull. I think the waterline was blue on it. I believe it was. Go down seeing Officer Gibbons down there at my Metropon. He guys, hey Frank, did you ever get your tugboat back you lost? It's gone. It's gone. So it's down there for eternity. So it'll be there when the pond dries up. Maybe one of these days you may find it laying out there, somebody. But it's gone. Well, it's a pretty little boat too. I was gonna really get one of those, right? That was my fault when sock officer. I should have used better discretion and put this thing in a pond full of goddamn undergrowth and moss and crap. I should have known better. That was my fault. So I blame myself for that one. I went sailing yesterday. It was 55, 50 degrees out here. I went sailing yesterday. The only time I go to the pond up here and enjoy myself, guys, is during the winter and summer months, the winter and fall months. That pond is beautiful out there. Okay. Our next video will be the final reveal for this. This thing's on its way now to be put together and painted and everything. Lastly, be the washes. And I'll put Gulfstar along the bow. The funnels will be aluminum. Bait tanks on the deck back here, bait house back here, the after house is going to be all gray. These 2 blankets here are going to be gray too. I'm trying to get my wash of gray. And everything else will just follow. Okay. This is a real nice kit, guys. It really is. You know, a lot of people shun away from Lindberg because a lot more better out there in Lindberg. This, in actuality, this is not a Lindberg kit. This is a Pyro kit or an ITC Ringo kit. But it's unboxed under good folks at Lindberg. I'm glad that they got that, and also the shrimp boat, and all those old ones they had for years. Meanwhile, like me, my brother always played with them all the time. I mean, I'm glad they brought them back. Them, Atlantis, and Glencoe. I haven't heard too much about Glencoe lately. They kind of went out like a fart in the wind. But Atlantis, they'll still pump up those old kits, boys. And I'm glad they're pumping them out because I like those old ancient kits. That's where you learn your chops on. This model right here before you right here was actually made for adults instead of kids. A lot of adults, guys around my age and younger, more or less, bought these things because a lot of them were ex-tuna captains, sailors on there and stuff, and they get something that resembles their fishing boat they're on. These things here were optional paint schedules on these things. Because some had black water lines, some had blue, some had black. I see one, some had said yellow. I imagine this was about 74 feet long. Boy, I tell you one thing, those tuna, I was watching those guys, those tuna boats, pulling those tunas, throw them in there like, my God. Time you get done, you'll have arms like Popeye the Sailor, big, huge, rock solid arms. Lift the thing on those things like that. Okay. Also, the portholes, I highlighted them real well. I put a wash inside those portholes. They go bunk, they laugh real well. Instead of drilling them out, I want to just paint them in. Yeah, the final reveal will be posted probably a couple days. It'll probably be, I'm thinking either Tuesday or Monday. I'll show the final reveal on this. Then I started to paint this. That's my South Goodwood light ship, Sundries light ship. Painted all red. It could be a car, the light ship of car, what they call it, the car or something like that. Car, yeah. North Car, yeah. Carr. That's off of Fastnet, all through there by in Scotland, all through there. Okay, that's it for the Gulfstar Tuna Clipper. It for me. Let me see if there's anything else I must have put join with. Sure shooting every time I. Oh yeah, I meant to show this. I was watching Charlie Mack last night on his video. He made a videos think about having a group build, which I told him I'd like to join that. So he approved me being in, and everybody wants to join in. It's a D-Day group build. We had one with Russ Gosling. I think he had one about what 8 years ago, 9. I'd say about 8 or 9 years ago. Between those 2 years, yeah, he had a group build. I put in a C-47, a monogram 148 scale B7 C-47, and the monogram 148 scale B-26 Marauder Widowmaker. Baltimore Horror. Yeah, those are my 2 entries. This is my entry for Charlie. Charlie didn't know it yet, but he will find out. I could not find a better entry than using this. It's my monogram by Lindberg. This here is probably one of the original Lindberg kits came out. They got the molds from old Varney, Varney. The Varney made one of these, the scale 245. They made one of these, and I think they got the molds from them, and they produced it from there. This has been around for a long, long time. This kid's about 70 years old. 70, 75 years old, this kid is. Long time. So that's me, my entry for Charlie Mack. He'll like that on that group that we got going on the D-Day group build. So I told him He don't know it yet, though. We'll find out. Until I have just a perfect picture for the group, though. And that's perfect. Okay. For the second time, I'm out of here. So next video will be the final build for this. And I'm going to be working on the yards on the Susquehanna behind me. Before I do that, I'm going to get the mat lines on there. So I'll be working on that tonight. Let this dry a couple days, at least for the day. It's pretty well dry now, but I'd like to let it dry a little more if I have it. Especially the red and white. You got to watch out, man. You get red paint on your hands like that. It gets on your white. Oh, it just ruins your day. Okay, I'm out of here. Make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Get yourself a kit. Bring out a kit out of the closet. Drag it out. Work on it. Wintertime is starting to get here. It's going to be winter really good tomorrow. It'll be high winds, rain, and very, very cold weather coming in. And also a mixture of snow flurries, too. So it's going to be very wintry tomorrow. And we maybe get some snow the latter part of the week, but I don't know. Whatever God's wanted to do, He'll let it do it. It's wintertime. Be aware of your surroundings. Get crazy, like Steve Avery says. And thank you for all my subscribers, all my new subscribers, all the viewers out there. Thank you very much. I'm very delighted and very, very honored. Well, I'll keep these videos going, guys. Just keep commenting them and just keep on looking at them like that. It really inspires me to go build more and more and more and more and more until my work is done. Okay. This is Frankie Day Models signing out. We'll catch you guys on the final build. Stay posted with that. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye, boys. Take care. God love you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your wife, too, your children, babies, everybody. Bye, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.